What I love about Emmaus. I want you to finish that sentence with me. Well, from the onset, for me personally, moving here to Bloomington almost 15 years ago, this congregation has always been so gracious and generous to me and my family, and I think about that right away. But I tell you what, I love that we have a rich history of being a Bible-believing, missional fellowship, concerned for our neighbor and our community, but also concerned to reach the world with the gospel of Jesus Christ. And as I think about this new vision path that we are launching this week at Emmaus, I'm excited for Emmaus' future because I believe that we are committed to continuing that legacy and seeing growth in His kingdom, both here at church and into our future, I might say. I'm confident that we will see the next generation step into leadership here at the church and see more and more coming to Jesus as we live out all that He has called us to be a part of here at the church and as individuals. In Philippians 3, we have a great reminder of what that looks like. And what I mean by that is how we move forward and what we move forward doing. It says in verse 12 of Philippians 3, "Not that I have already obtained this, or am already perfect, but I press on to make it my own, because Jesus made me His own. Brothers," he goes on to say, "I do not consider that I have made it my own, but one thing I do, forgetting what lies behind, straining forward to what lies ahead, I press on toward the goal for the prize of the upward call of God in Jesus Christ." What does the Apostle Paul mean when he says this? What is he referencing when he says, "I press on to make it my own"? What is it? Well, he's referring to, of course, the verses that come before this that speak to living righteously and becoming more and more like Christ Himself. Christ-likeness. Of course, this is the point of what we are all called to do as the body of Christ. He's referring to us maturing spiritually. In this study, you're going to be discussing the 3 strategies for becoming more Christ-like. These verses show us so much about what it looks like to grow together and to accomplish what God has for us, both as individuals but also as a community for Him. Well, what does that look like? As we go through the study questions, that will certainly be defined. But what it looks like for us personally, well, only God can speak to your own heart about what role you will play as we move forward for Him. Before you get into the study questions, I would love if you took some time to pray together, to ask God to guide you through your discussion. And thanks so much for being a part of Emmaus Home Group Studies. Have a great meeting.